Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Of course, it's the Gamer Spent back once again with a little bit more Zelda, of course. This is going to be my last stream of Zelda because, of course, the game is almost to a close. Like, if I can pull off just a little bit more, like I said, hopefully it's not my last one, but I'll see what I can do tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight, of course, and hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream. Like I said, just working on a bunch of stuff itself, trying to look after work schedule, look after everything else. It's just crazy, and try to come back to you guys to just try to squeeze in as much time as possible. Like I said, it's just a crazy life, but it's a life to basically try to keep yourself going and so on and so forth. Anyway, regardless of that, let's get into the game. Now, where I left off, of course, basically I've got the staff. I end up basically doing that off stream because I concentrate more off stream and so on and so forth. Got the staff. I've also got the other staff of the Bernanda, and then I've also Samaria as well. Basically, this is actually found in one of the caves, as I mentioned before. This one is found in Dungeon 6, just before the boss. So basically, what I'm looking for right now today is get 2 more potions and get another fairy, because I'm definitely going to need that and be able to keep going from there. I've got to go over how much coin do I have. Okay, I can easily go over there and be able to go straight over and get some more potion and basically get full health as well. I'll have 1 potion right now and 1 fairy and full health. That will help me a little tiny bit. Like I said, the potions does help quite a bit. So I'm gonna talk to her. Thank you. And usually I go along and basically get 2 potions at all times and 2 fairies. I don't always get all fairies because yes, they do revive you, but they don't give you full health. It's like I said, it's just nice to be able to have it that way. Now I've got to get more coin because with Dungeon 5 is I can actually get more bombs or get some more supplies. Now basically for the next level I'm gonna need my magic once again. Of course, you're going back to level. Ooh, I could have used that. Hey, how are you doing, my friend? And thanks for the follow last day, of course. I don't forget you. And I basically followed you back as well. Let me see here. I'm looking for something here. Alright, my friend. You do you, of course. Let me see here. I've got to go straight through, go back, and hopefully I can get another fairy from this guy. Not from this guy, but from the bush. From the bush. I know that does not exactly what it means, but I mean, it just sounds funny. Alright. Ooh, can I grab it? Come on back here. Get back here. Ah, crap. That was close. I'm gonna go back through here again. Ooh. Going back through. Alright, get some bush. I'm gonna try this again. See where the fairy's gonna land, if it's gonna be a one at all. Usually there is not always a one in that bush, so. But sometimes it does trick me. There we go, I got the other fairy now. All I need is another potion. And I can easily go in and buy that. Then my next dungeon, I need to have all coins. Now, I was going to buy some more bombs and so on and so forth, but I'm not doing too bad with those. Because like I said, you can fit only 50 bombs and a bunch of arrows. But right now, I'm basically trying to get 100 coins, but I'm going to worry about it later. Right now, I'm just going to go back into the Dark World and do it that way, so I can actually be able to. Okay, let me see. I can go to 6, but that's not good to me. 5 has its own portal. So I'm going to go back to 5, which is very easy to do. So what I'm going to do here is use the whistle and go over to the other side where number 5 is 2. And number 5 is right there where number 8 is 2. So I better get over there right quick. And of course, this is going to be the ice dungeon, which basically is very cold in there, of course. You see, no, I don't want to go that way. Actually, I need to go down that way, but I'm not exactly that way, alright? You see, over this way. Alright, number 5 is here. But if I had the extra coins, I can go in there and get some more bombs or some more arrows, but I'm not going to bother that right now. I want to finish this dungeon because this is a very important dungeon. You cannot get the big bomb at all if you don't have this dungeon done. So I want to get the big bomb so I can get my armor upgraded and a few extra things as well. And also be able to get a level 4 sword. Alright, I'm going to basically use bombs in this room. That'll work. Going straight in. And hopefully I get enough of this done tonight so I can actually move on to a different game, because like I said, I don't mind doing tutorials and so on and so forth. But like I said, tutorials are just a lot of work. But I don't mind doing the work. Alright, what I'm going to do here, I got to go down and go up, over, go over. And I got to actually do this because I got to hit the switch, which is in the center of the room. And I got that. Here's Mr. Switch. Now, what I'm going to do here, I need to get into the adjacent room to go down to 7. So, I'm going to go this way. Go this way. Now I'm going to drop down into this room again, of course. I'm going to use bombos here. I wish bombos so I could use that for switching the tile, but you can't do that. Make that one a little bit easier, but you know. Alright. One bomb here. And then we're going to basically place the bomb over here. And be able to go straight through. That'll bring me down to this level. Now once I get into here, I'll be able to drop bombs here. And just keep moving. Ooh, another bomb to replace a bomb. It's always a good thing. And get Mr. Skelly. Mr. Skelly Bones. There we go. That's good. And I gotta try to keep myself off the side of the walls. If I can. Get pushed by everything. Give me a second here. I don't know if I get to switch the floor here or do I gotta, no, I don't. That's a good thing. Ooh, that was close. Alright, I don't want to get roasted by that. Ouch, I got roasted by that. Ooh. Alright, let me get down to the bottom here. Now how we're trying to get to is that boss's room that, remember, I could not enter before. So I couldn't hold down the switch. So basically it's over. And this side, if it only allowed me to actually stay up on the top, would be great. There we go. Let me get around here again. Not doing too bad. Ooh. Now I'm gonna go straight over. Up this one. Got it. Now I gotta keep on going downstairs. That's the biggest thing here. If I keep, like I said, every time I go down and down and down, I'll go basically down one level. I need to go straight down to the bottom. Now, and I'm actually right now, I'm into the adjacent room. Once I get to that door right there, right next to me, I'll be able to go straight over, and that's where that door is locked, and that'll bring me down to the lower levels. So that should be just fine to get over there. Ooh. And it gives me more coin. Nice. Now, as I said before, I got a door over on that side that I can go through. And this will actually bring me up. Ooh. Ice, ice, ice. Ooh. Come on, ice. Yep, and I'm going to have to use a wand here. Got it. Now there is a floor. I've got a bomb here. There it is. And I got to go straight down to the bottom. That'll bring me down to the big chest. And that'll give me my other tunic. Yeah. Now I can actually reduce damage by 25. By almost half. I think it's like 50% or something like that. There is another tunic I can get later on too, but which is really nice. Now I go straight over and straight down. Okay, straight down, and it will bring me down to the bottom. Yay! Now I gotta use the wand here. Yeah, I'm going the right way. There we go. Straight over. Ow. Nice. I like the final tunic to this game because it reduces the damage that much more. That's crazy. There we go. Don't let me kill that one. So I'll kill everything else around it first. Here we go. That works. Oops. There we go. Now we just gotta go straight downstairs here. Now I'm gonna use a magic potion on this one. From my magic bag, go straight down and get my rod out because I want to destroy that first, and then I can actually get rid of him. Try to get rid of him. It's funny. See, it doesn't keep open, so I gotta go and keep that door open by using the rod, which I got from level 6. So now I'm going to go along and grab this. Ooh, nice. That's good. Now I'm going to use the rod here. And, but this is what I'm going to do here. This rod will keep the door open. Now I can actually enter here. But what I'm going to do here is be very careful. There is a few enemies in here. There you go. Excuse me. There we go. Wait for them to glow. On your marker, set glow. Ooh. Perfect. There we go. Now when I lift this up, there's going to be a couple of these guys, which is going to be really easy to kill these normally. Now what I got to do here is use the hammer, like I'm looking at exactly armor 2 right now. I'm going to use the MC hammer. Now that one opens up, and this is the false one, of course. Alright. This one. And I'm going to basically pull this one over here to the center. Close to the center. And then I've got to blink, blink. Lift this one out, and there will be a hole in the floor. Oh my God, it's holy. Alright, we gotta go down straight through. And now we gotta fight the boss. Simple, simple. Now we gotta use the fire rod on him. And he's gonna throw ice every so often. The ice is more of a distraction than anything else. Which is not hard to dodge, whatever the case may be. Pretty simple. Ice is the biggest problem, it's not the boss in this one, of course. The ice is basically going to keep on hitting you over and over, no matter what. So, like I said, it's just one of those things. No, it's not going to even give me a chance to even use a potion that time. Got the lock to 3 furies, though. Now I gotta switch over to my potion. And hopefully... my last potions, if it lets me to do it. Come on, doing good. Got it, perfect. Woohoo! Nice. And give me some hurt. Woo! Sweetness. All right. Now I've got everything done in the game itself except the last boss and getting the big bomb. The big boom. I forget if the big boom is actually for free or is it 100 rupees or 500 rupees. I know it's something like that. Gamers, because of you I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They see the Hyrule people control the mysterious power as these Wiseman seal, yeah. Well, the Hyrule has become the thin over time who did carry on the bloodline of the 7 Wisemen. With strong powers anymore either. Oops. That's not good. Alright, with the wisdom of the wise men who the gate to the castle lurking the world's open. Yes. Defeat Ganon, Swirl will vanish in the troubles. Will we wait for a new holder? Yay! Sweet. I do understand. Yeah. Alright, what I'm going to do here is kill this bugger over here before he actually tries to grab my shield. Oh, and I just can't wait to get the last shield in the game because of one of two things. I can actually, these little things can't grab your shield anymore. But with the little red fire shield, yeah. So So what I'm going to do here now is not go to Turtle Rock right away. I've got to go along and use the whistle and go straight over. And what I'm going to do here is actually collect some more rupees, because I'm going to... Actually, let me think. Do I need... Oh, I might not. Because I know in 4, I can go down just a little bit and be able to do it that way. Go into 4, go to the left. And my house basically becomes a bomb house, where I can actually buy the big bomb and so on and so forth for the last place. But I need to be able to use this warp tile. Ooh. Get off me. There we go. Works. Now I gotta go straight here. Now my house is turned into a bomb house, so I can just easily go up, straight up. Make this super simple for me. Ooh, sliceage. Now, I'm gonna see if this bomb's for free or not. I don't know. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. I gotta go and get some more rupees. I need to be able to get these. I know a couple of places I've never gotten the 300 rupees and so on and so forth. There's a couple of places that I'm missing, but I'm not gonna worry about those. These rupees are easy to get anyway. I do believe I'm only needing 100 or something like that. Ooh. I got my farts back. Ooh, nice. Straight up. And there's a couple of dungeons actually I can get rupees as well. But I pretty much can get them anywhere. But what I'm going to do, I think, what I should have done is went to Turtle Rock, because I can get rupees off of the statue very easy. And what I mean by, oh, ouch, it hurt. Now, there we go. And these creatures still kind of hurts a little bit, but not by much. No. Let me get in here. See, I can't grab nothing on the top of the screen, which is kind of like annoying to a point, but I can understand why. There we go. Doing good. Now we got 50 coins. I know that's not enough. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go up to Turtle Rock and I'm going to go along and get some coins. So the best way of doing that is... Alright, we're going to go up to number 7. And we're going to spend some time up there. Because Turtle Rock itself has its own portal, so it makes it very easy. So I'm gonna go over to here, number 2 first. Pick up some more health. Then I'm gonna go over to Turtle Rock because I want to have full health going up there. This makes it a little bit easier to travel. So I'm gonna do this. Also gonna whistle myself out and go straight over. And now I'm actually back to here. Now I could have talked to the old man in the cave in the second level, and got him to refill my health too. But come on, I don't want to get stoned. This reminds me of Hitler. I was getting stoned. I mean, hailed. Oh boy. Alright, going straight up. This one. Alright. Mr. Spider-Man is dead. Nice. Go straight through. Now I gotta go straight through here. And be able to get quickly up to Turtle Rock. Now, sometimes there's fairies in here, so I'm gonna grab as many as I can here. Come on. Yes, keep it in the bowl. Yes, sir. There's no fairy in that one. That's good. Well, now we need one more fart. No more farts. Alright, and what we're going to do here, we're going to teleport here. And we're just going to go back up to the third dungeon. What we're going to do is just go straight over, and that'll give us Turtle Rock. But of course, I could do Turtle Rock without the upgrades, but I can't defeat Ganon. Because he has way too much HP. And stop hitting me, please. Thank you. That works. Nice, nice. Alright. Ooh. Slicage. Just like making peanut butter. Ooh. See, there's a lot of coins up here. Always was. Now once I get over here, I can run towards that. Ooh, I got a fairy. I'll take that. I'll keep that into the bottle. And of course, there's another piece of heart up there as well. Going to Turtle Rock the first time, you can easily pick that up. There's a pathway going underground. Oh, no, that works. Now I'm gonna go straight over here. Now I'll show you exactly what I mean. I can run back and forth here, and I can get some quick coin. Now I'm just gonna put on this claw here and watch the blue coins. 5 each time is 20. So I'm gonna do that a couple times here until I get enough for the big bomb. I'm just gonna make sure I get about 500 because then I'll have enough for a potion, and if I get anything left or whatever the case may be. This is one of the easiest spots to actually get coins. I gotta go in. I might have to go inside the dungeon. Yes, I might have to go inside this dungeon, come back out, and the thing will be reset. There we go. That works. So I need to get a few coins. No, not this one. Might be this one this time. Oh. Alright, it's not going to give me no more coins, which I should have been giving me coins, but that's fine. This is the beginning of Turtle Rock, of course. I'm not going to be able to, I'm not doing Turtle Rock right now, because I'm looking for that big bomb. And you'll see why I need the big bomb itself once I get there. Now I'm going to pick up some of these skellies and go straight across. I'm just going to pick this one up. I'm looking for an extra few hearts, what I'm looking for right now. Now I'll show you the secret here. When you actually come into the world, this is covered up as well. Basically you can just go straight down here, and there's a little tiny pathway underneath, and you can go straight over. Now the path, you cannot see it. You can use the this staff itself. Basically what it'll do is create a block in front of you, and basically you can use it. But if you're used to doing this, you can go straight over to the other side, and there's a pathway over on the other side that brings you over to the top, and that'll give you the piece of heart. So this should be very easy to do. Like I said, you might fall a couple of times, but you'll get used to it. Like I don't even need to use the block anymore, like I said, in that direction, so it makes it a lot easier for me to travel. So just to let you know, like I said, I've got a half a heart right now. I'm not getting no more coins though, which is kind of annoying, but well, let me see here. Nope. I'm just gonna go exit here, exit the dark world. I'm going to go back into the dark light world. I'm going to go back into the dark and see if that changes anything. There we go. There's got to be a way to reset this place. There we go. See if that works. Nope. It doesn't. Nope. Nope. Nothing there. Nope. Nothing there either. Okay, that means I gotta find another spot for coins, which is not too bad. I need basically to swap over to the light world once again. Go back over through and just leave this zone alone for a moment. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use my ocarina and go straight over. Now I'm going to go back over to 2, and I'm going to do this trees a little bit. There's another spot I can do in the village too. It's more guaranteed to get coins, and that is where there's 2 rats living into the as long as like a little tiny hut. You're guaranteed to get coins every single time going in through there. So that's where I might have to go for a little bit, and that is using the ocarina again. Go straight over and go into number 3 and go down straight to the bottom, and you'll see exactly where I'm going to. Chickens here. Chicken. I just had some chicken actually. Chicken. Roasted chicken. Alright. And in here, you're guaranteed to get coins. You're also guaranteed to get rats. Or mice, what do we want to call them? Alright, going in. And you get a couple of coins here. Sometimes these guys will drop a red coin and basically be a nice bonus. This is where I normally farm my coins too, in here, or up in one of the dungeons, because there is, like say, there is a couple of dungeons that got blue coins. That gives you just a little bit more. You got to remember, one green rupee is 1. Blue rupees are worth 5. Red rupees are worth 20. Right, I just got a few more. It takes me a minute to get this going because of the fact that when I'm actually fully stocked again, I'll be able to go straight over, get that big bomb, and be able to have that there. Now, if I do mess up at the big bomb, I can always rebuy it again. But normally, one time is often enough. All right. We are 125 coins already. I remember we just started off with 97 before we came down here. So this is one of the easiest coin things to get. It is a bit slower than dungeons to a point, but you gain, like I said, the arrows and so on and so forth too at the same time. So if you're low on stock and supplies, this will save you a lot of rupees and so on and so forth as well, because of the fact that you get so much supplies and so on and so forth in this. Now another blue one. Almost got 200 already, but almost 150 already, which is really nice. Now I should be able to go over to my house and pick up that big bomb, but I'm going to make sure I've got about 200 coins on me, so I can go pick it up, right, just to make sure I've got enough. See? That'll give me 156 now. Nice. As I said, sometimes they do drop red, and they kind of make up the difference between the dungeons sometimes. But like I said, if you get one of those rooms that's full of blue coins, you will actually get more than this. But of course, then you gotta keep on resetting the dungeon. Sometimes it takes longer than this, but sometimes you get a lot more doing it this way. And it's basically, you could do this almost at the beginning of the game when you first come into the village. You can start farming this place out so you can get some good coins and so on and so forth. The only thing is, if you ever played the N64 version, you had to get the coin purse. With this version, you don't have to. Which basically, I don't know if they did it just because they had like short on memory, just because they couldn't add that feature. But it's kind of a good thing because you can max out your coins very easy, and with it, no worries at all. So we got 173 right now. So what we're trying to do is reach the 200 mark. Then we're going to go along and buy that big bomb. I think it's 100 coins or something like that. It's not super expensive. And that'll give me 100 coins to go towards the next potion, which is 160, and I'll be able to keep going with that. Like I said, if you are actually interested into retro gaming or anything like that, you can always basically ask me anything about retro gaming and so on and so forth. I'll be able to help you out as much as I can. If you like basically this video itself, you can also follow me on here on Twitch, and you can also check out my YouTube channel, and basically just hit that follow button as well on there, and basically support the channels. And thanks for the support in the events. Like I love retro gaming so much because I love the storylines to a lot of the older games. See, you gotta remember, a lot of the newer games doesn't deal with too much storyline, and so on and so forth. Like, I mean, I know PlayStation 3 had a couple of good titles, and so on and so forth, but it's just one of those things, like, it was so short on basically the storylines now with the newer games. Basically, they focus more on online play, and when you do focus on online play itself, what happens is they forget, like, I mean, if you've got a story-driven game, like, unless it's an RPG, but even in some of the MMOs, the older MMOs are really nice too, because in fact that, I will say this, the MMOs were actually designed better. Like, I mean, I played Ragnarok, I played basically Knights of the Round, which is an older version of one of the games. Ragnarok is a lot of fun too. It has a full storyline and so on and so forth. It's a lot of grinding as well, but I mean, as you play the game, you go into a dungeon. Each dungeon has its lore, it has its own storyline, it has so much more stuff to it. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't realize what the old games versus the new games. Some people don't. What you're actually missing from the games. And sometimes the storyline is actually needed, sometimes it's not. But when it actually comes to, like, I played Final Fantasy XIV, I didn't like the game too much. It started off with a storyline, then the storyline just disappeared. And it was just like, why is it disappearing? Why shouldn't it not continue? Because every other Final Fantasy and so on and so forth had a robust storyline. And that game itself needed, to me, the way the game plays out, needs a storyline. And that's exactly what I look at. So, you know, it's just something that I noticed myself when I was actually doing these type of games, the difference between the newer games and the older ones. Because when I was actually doing Zelda, as I'm doing now, like I said, I played every Zelda except the Wind Waker, and that's the only one I never played. I played all the GBA ones, I played every single other one as well, and it's just quite interesting. Like, I mean, those games itself, I will say, it's story-driven. Like, Zelda is really big story-driven, and so on and so forth, and that's what makes them a little bit more interesting to me, just because of that reason. Like, I mean, you're not playing just the game to actually just play through the game. You're actually reading up on the storyline, reading up on the lore. That's why I like about the Assassin's Creed. Even though it had glitches and so on and so forth, but the Assassin's Creed was actually still good for that. Like, I mean, instead of just playing through and just, like, say, having to run through, which a lot of newer games actually does that, but they don't have nothing to go along and to make the game enjoyable. Like, I mean, I tried to actually play, what's it called? I tried to play it Fallout, and so on and so forth. I played all those Fallouts and so on and so forth. They started off with a storyline. You do have a lot of lore, but it basically lacks the storyline in between each place. Like, if you move into a new town, you can talk to the NPCs, but the NPCs almost give you nothing, no information, or very little. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I mean, I love reading this story. I love playing these games just because of that reason. And it's quite interesting what they actually done with games compared to the older ones. Like, I mean, these are not great graphics. These are, like, they were great for their time, but the storyline sticks out. It basically, that's why, to me, to remember how to play these games, to enjoy them, just because of the storyline. And that's exactly what I look at. So, like I said, it's just, it's just unbelievable. Like, I mean, if some of the newer games had the same aspect of these games, it'd be awesome. It'd be totally cool in that direction. But the problem is, like, I mean, think of it this way. Right now, with the gaming industry, like I said, there are more to just for the money grab, and a lot of stuff that was given or given out, a lot of stuff is forgotten. And that's the biggest problem. This is why, like I said, I love Zelda. I love all the different titles like that. Like I said, that's why I like Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame is one of the horror genres I love playing, just because it has a storyline behind it. And when you actually start playing that, same with Dead Space. I will be doing Dead Space tomorrow, actually, to be exact. I'll be doing basically the game before it gets released, and so on and so forth. Like I said, I'll be doing it on an PS3 emulator. I do have an original PS3, I just don't have a capture card. So, like, I mean, I'll be able to actually run it through my computer and so on and so forth and do it that way. It'll run pretty decently, I think, itself. But, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, if you know exactly what you're doing with the games and look at exactly what the game actually wants to do for you, that's exactly the way I look at it. And this is why I like about adventure games and so on and so forth. People would be like, why in the heck do you always go back to the old ones? Because of that reason. It's like so much in-depth stuff into them. It's not just a run-through. Like, I mean, I could do run-throughs all day. Like, I mean, that's just it. You know, but run-throughs to me makes the game a little bit more boring. But like I said, even playing this game itself, like, I mean, you get each one of the maidens got its own story, and it'll basically tell you what the game is about. Then you've got like the Princess Zelda, like I said, well, I'm gonna say Princess Zelda. It's like playing Mario. Mario is actually another fun game too. It has a full storyline, and so on and so forth. So, like I said, depends on what you're into. Like, I mean, if you're more into the run, shoot, whatever the case may be, that's cool, you know. But if you're into retro games is where, to me, that's where I stick to. Not because of my age or anything like that, just because of the way the games were designed. And this is what made the game quite interesting for me. And this is why I love doing. This is why I love doing what I do, because of that reason. Like, I mean, just streaming it and sharing it with people. A lot of people didn't even play the Zelda. They basically, hey man, I played Wind Waker. I played all of these. I played the N64. I played the N64 is where the storylines start to drop off. It was a full storyline because you had the judo and so on and so forth. Each place had its own little tiny lore. It had like a beautiful thing. After that, like, I mean, they even started changing Zelda a little tiny bit, but they still kept up with really good solid storylines. But like, I mean, if I'm playing Call of Duty and so on and so forth, if I'm playing online, like all this story stuff is gone. It's basically missing. It's basically missing from the common game. Now I'm gonna go over and see how much this big bomb is, of course. And that's not to say putting the games down completely. It's just a different way of playing, I guess. Ooh, yes. Please don't forget it. No. Alright, what I'm going to do here, I got the big bomb, I got it traveling with me. So I'm going to go along and I need to go straight over, go to over there to the pyramid building. I just can't wait to get into Dead Space because right now a lot of people are not streaming it. Number one, and a lot of, like I said, I know when the game comes out, people are like, oh my god, I know it's going to be a hit. Because it was a hit on PlayStation 3 so big, it wasn't even funny. It was almost as popular as the Final Fantasy games. That's what makes it more interesting. But it was a horror game, which makes it quite weird, but I mean, it was a different type of style. And plus with the storyline and stuff behind it, I just can't wait to play the remake. Because I think that's going to be quite interesting for people to see as well. And I will be playing the remake coming up as well. Basically, as soon as I get my hands on it, of course, or when it's released next year. It's supposed to be released in January the 27th, I do believe. If it's not then, it's supposed to be released within the next 2 or 3 months within the new year. So that's a good thing. Now I've got to place the bomb here. Beep 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 beep. Now I gotta go along. Spin dash. Whoop. There we go. There we go. And 3, 2, 1, kablooey. Now I can finally open this up and ooh, fairy. Mysterious throw an item. Now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna get some silver arrows. Ooh. I need some silver arrows. There we go. Yes, I did drop this. Something important. These are silver arrows. This is given to give Ganon his last moment. Yep. Nice. Sweeties. Alright. Yeah, these are silver arrows you need to defeat Ganon. Right. That's the very first thing. The second thing I need right now, throw in an item. I'm going to actually throw in my sword. And this will give me a level 4 sword. And you wait forever to get the sword. Yes. Watch it is. Yay! The sword is stronger. So yes. Alright. And what else can I get? Throw in an item. I've got that done. Got that done. Don't need to worry about anything else, I don't think. And I don't get the tunic. I don't get anything else from here. That is the 2 items here. The shield is found in the next one. The tunic is found in the next one. And now I can throw it in a bottle, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. And that is pretty much it. I'm just going to throw in the magic area just for shits and giggles. It's not going to do anything. I'll show you. I will give it back. Just don't drop it again. Yep. Now I got the strongest sword in the game. And now I can go out and just have fun and just one-shotting everything. Yay! Like these guys. Boink. Now I can actually make money faster. Yay! The Legend of Money! Instead of the Legend of Zelda. Sweetness. Yeah, like I was saying about Wind Waker, I would love to be able to play that game once. But I don't own a Switch currently. And I want to be able to actually try that game out. But it seems like there's a lot of travel, more than most other games. That's what I was saying, and like the storyline is just so stretched out. But the storyline is still there. Oh, shit. Like you gotta travel a lot through water and so on and so forth, from what I've seen people play it already. Anyway, this is basically the final dungeon. I've got to go and get some more potions. I need 2 more potions for magic. Now I could use a regular potion on here. Like I can get the fairy to refill my magic and just have magic. Like I mean I can get them for free any day of the week. But I'd rather have both because I know what the next dungeon is gonna be. Okay, we doing good here. So we need to get a couple of more coins. We need to get 9 more coins. And we'll actually be able to get that last potion. Now as you notice, I've got like still 8 piece of heart missing, which I don't need. Like this game, you can get the 2 pieces of heart to say you get 100% of everything, but you don't need everything in the game. It's nice to be able to actually have those 2 pieces of heart though, if you really want to get them. But like I said before, you really don't need them to basically to do the game. 58, I need 2 more coins. Alright, going straight in. And of course, when I'm actually doing Dead Space tomorrow, There's not much commentary. It's more a storyline-driven game. This one is a little bit of text-based, but I can't get him off me. No, you won't let me hit him. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Got that, got that. Sweetness. Okay. Yeet. Alright, we'll get that. Go straight over. Ew. And get some more hearts from him off me. Yes. Now I can run at these. Pick this one up. Okay. That's good, that's good. Okay, what I'm going to do here is go right around the other side and hopefully I get some more potions. Actually, I need some more coins when I need, not potions. I do have enough coins now to almost get 2 potions, but not quite yet. Alright, I'll get rid of that B. Go. Niceness. Sweetness. Alright, crap. There we go. As you noticed, when I first started this level today, I was taking a lot more damage. So basically it reduces the damage by 50%. The other tunic reduces by 75%, which basically is made just for fighting Ganon as well, because Ganon does still a lot of damage anyways. And there is another shield I can pick up in Turtle Rock. So I'm going to do it here. I'm going to go and visit the old lady in the shoe. And going to get that potion that I need. One of the two potions. There we go. And I'm going to talk to her. That's going to give me the full life. And then I can go along and pick up this one. And the reason why I said I don't pick up these two, because this one is only her life and this one is magic. The magic I get for free at the fairy fountains. And here basically is the best potion in the game. Basically it'll refill the HP and magic. So I don't have to mess around with the extra 2 bottles. So it makes it a lot easier for me. And a lot less to carry. Ooh, nice. Alright, I got 36, 38. Nice. Not doing too bad here. Oh, that was close. Come on, get off of me! There we go. That works. Nice. More coins. Got 45 so far. 50. 51. Like that. I've got my sword back to full power. If I can only hit him while he's hitting me, but you can't unless you run away from him. He's almost get the same run speed as you unless I do this. There we go. Looking good. Now there is a little tiny game in here too I can play. No, there's not this one. That's my small shield. There's another place you can actually buy a red shield too. just in case you get stuck. There we go. That means I get a chance of getting another one of those soldiers. Get lucky with that. Ouch. This is good. And as I said before, I do enjoy playing these games quite a bit. Just because. I love the storyline in them, and I always did. Since I've been a kid. There we go. I get 58. 53. I'm trying to get one more potion. Go. Nice. 65. Rupees of heart. That's super. Now slowly getting back down to the bottom here. That's number 1, that's number 2. Step on that. No going in that. Alright, going down to the next thing. Now I do know where the other piece of heart is too, but I just don't bother. I've done this game so many times, like I said, without the 2 hearts. Like I said, unless you're a completionist for everything, I've done this a good few times with all the hearts. Like, I mean, that's an extra, probably 2 or 3 hours just from running around and going through all the keys and so on and so forth. Sometimes it's work for somebody if you're really basically doing it that way, but like I said, with silver arrows and the Aldi gear I've got, you don't know. Going straight up. Still looking for coinage. Anywhere I can actually get kills right now to get coins would be great. I got 66 coins. More hearts. Just a few more farts. Sometimes they do drop coins. In most cases, they do drop bombs. So I'm not going to even worry about that right now. Got that, got that. Can hit this again. Ooh, nice. Come up this way in this direction again and get some more coins. That didn't do bad. This is almost one of the most boringest parts of the game. It's just basically getting coins all the time. Just because you got to get so many. But at least the reward is actually pretty big at the end because of the fact that you'll get a potion or something like that that's very useful to me. Again, I got 73. Ooh, 94. I need 160. Imagine if you had 169, that'd be kind of funny. Alright, 102. This is why I do a lot of this stuff, like I said, off stream, because of the fact that it's just something like, I mean, you got to do a lot of repetitive work. Same with the dungeons and so forth. You start going into a dungeon, you got to repeat the same floors a couple times just to get it going. And this is why, like I said, I cut my stream short, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this offline. Frig it, you know, because it makes it a little bit not so repetitive online or on my stream. Oops, crap. Come on, get off of me! There we go. Not too that. I hate these soldiers so much. Because once they get on you, they stick on you, and it's really hard to dodge. Alright, keep on going over here. I just can't wait for doing Dead Space tomorrow, because it'll basically give me an homage to a PlayStation 3 game, and it'll basically give everybody a heads up on the new release that's coming next year. Alright, slowly but surely. Alright, good. Yeah, we get full life back. About a second until another soldier or something pops up. Or that. I could put bees in the bottle too, if I would decide to do so. And they can actually do damage to monsters, but you know, there's no point of doing that. Alright, I've got 116 so far. Well, anyway guys, like I said, I'm going to end my stream here, of course, a little bit shorter than yesterday. Hopefully you had a great one. Hopefully I'll enjoy the show, of course. And thanks for the follows, and thanks for the support as well. I'm going to say peace it for now. Hopefully Billy catch you in the next one. Of course, as I said before, this is going to be my last Zelda. Tomorrow I'll be doing Dead Space. Basically Dead Space 1 on the emulation, of course. And hopefully Bill will see you then. Peace it for now, guys. Have fun. Have a good one.